Welcome everyone. So yeah, this time I have made a new set deck. I have chosen the set Innistrad Midnight Hound, and yeah, only cards from this set are in this deck. And yeah, the deck is basically built around the Planeswalker Wrenn and Seven. Yeah, I always wanted to make a deck with this Planeswalker. It's just an insane card, so strong. Actually, it's not that difficult to cast for 5 mana, because in this deck we have like Augur of Autumn, where we can just look at the top card of our library anytime, and we may play lands from the top of our library. Also Katilda, Downhart Prime, human creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any of these creatures' colors, and we have a lot of cards like we're here, join the dance. We will create 2/1/1 white human creature tokens, so we can also tap them for mana. Also Sunset Revelry, sorcery, if an opponent has more life, we'll gain 4 life. If the opponent controls more creatures, we will create 2/1/1 white human creature tokens. And if the opponent has more cards in the hand, then we will also draw a card, and also a fantastic card, only for 2 mana. And yeah, especially when we are starting the game, it's really, yeah, it's a really good card. Then we have also the ability Coven. So for example, this creature, Contortionist Troop, we can always decide which power we are still missing, and then we will just pay the additional mana, and then have the creature like 2, 3, 4 power. And here in this case, if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, put a +1/+1 counter. So yeah, we can also distribute those counters. Then we have Chaplain of Alms. This creature is awesome because for 4 mana we can also cast it, and it gives to all our other creatures ward 1. And also this creature has power 2 or 1. Then we have Ambitious Farmhand. Just in this case we just need this creature because of the planes. And also Rite of Harmony can be really useful, because for 2 mana we can play this card, and whenever a creature or enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, we'll draw a card. And just imagine we will play Join the Dance with 2 creatures, we'll draw 2 cards, and those cards also have flashback, means we can just play it from the graveyard for the cost of 4 mana, or here 5 mana. Then of course we need some enchantments like Borrowed Time to deal with any kind of cards from our opponent. Doesn't matter if it's a enchantment, creature. I mean, we can just exile a target non-permanent, that's the most important. Adeline, also a good card. She has like the power is equal to the number of creatures we control, and in this game I can promise you we will have a lot of creatures on the battlefield. And she also creates tokens. Downhart Mentor, I mean, yeah, 3 mana, a creature which when this creature enters the battlefield will create a 1/1 token. Yeah, I mean, it's solid. Also 0 is important because we just need a lot of different power levels. Return target card from graveyard to your hand. Yeah, you can see Wrenn. Yeah, I mean, this just suits us totally. We can, for example, take Sigarda, who actually gives all the humans we control +1/+1, and yeah, actually all those creatures are human, also human, human warlock, human druid. Yeah, actually this is a human deck. Human warlock also. And then we have Path to Festival, just to search your library for a basic land card, and we can put it on the battlefield. And yeah, it's important just to be as fast as possible to cast Wrenn. We actually, when everything goes right, we can cast Wrenn already in the 3rd round, because when we have 2 tokens, we will play Katilda. Then we have enough mana. We have like in the second round, third round, 3 mana, 2 tokens. We can tap that and we'll just cast Wrenn and Seven. So yeah, this is perfect. And also the Selesnya I have just to draw cards when we need. Guard of Splendor is also a nice card. When it enters the battlefield, note your life total, and if it's more like in the previous round, we'll draw a card. And we are always gaining 1 life when we are casting a white spell. Xarif, the Viper's Fang, also a cool card. Other tapped creatures you control have Death Touch, and other untapped creatures you control have Hexproof. So it makes our tokens really powerful because we can just attack with 1/1, and yeah, the opponent has to think twice if he will block those tiny creatures, and if we will have like 10, 5, 7, yeah, lots of tokens, so it can be lethal. And of course, Wrenn of Seven, such an amazing card. I mean, 5 mana, and those effects. I mean, the Planeswalker has 4, and most of the time you will play first. The third one, -3, and we will create a green treefolk creature token with reach, and this creature's power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. First, I always thought it's just the forest, but yeah, I just looked again, and indeed, it's just all the lands, so it's really powerful. And then also we can just +1, reveal the top 4 cards of your library, put all the land cards revealed this way into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. Yeah, and we have some cards with flashback, so we will not lose those cards actually. They will just go, we can play those cards from the graveyard, like Chaplain, Join the Dance, yeah, Harmony. Then also Vanquish the Horde, yeah, at least 1 copy. Just to be prepared for any kind of thing that our opponent will play, because we know in Standard there are so many cards like Vanquish the Horde, or this card from Kamigawa, where you can just decide between exile all the creatures, exile all artifacts, and we pay 1 mana less to cast for each creature on the battlefield. And then we have 23 lands, although I think it's too much, but yeah, because of the shuffler, it's just to be better on the safe side, to have more lands. So yeah, it will be a guarantee that at the first round, when you will draw cards, that you have enough lands. And yeah, that's the deck. I'm really excited to show you the deck, and yeah, let's play our first game. So we are starting with 2 lands, that's okay. And we have also Augur of Autumn, we just need 1 forest. Augur of Autumn is an amazing card. She will let us look at the top of our library, and if it's a land, we can just play it from the top. There's the plains, okay. Then we will play Farmhand, and we can just search for plains. Our opponent played Prosperous Innkeeper, so I assume it will be also a lot of clerics in this deck with life gain. This deck is actually recently played really often. Let's see. Moon Dancer, okay, yeah, that's a really powerful card from the D&D set. Whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter that can be problematic for us. The only way to deal with this card is when we will exile Moon Dancer. Yeah, we'll just block. So our opponent will not gain life every time a creature is entering the battlefield. Yeah, so it's a 4/4 creature now. And yeah, perfect. Here it is, the forest. We can play the Augur of Autumn. And we have, of course, Vanquish the Horde, so we can just deal with all the creatures. And for each creature on the battlefield, we have to pay 1 mana less. And yeah, 6 damage is a lot, so I think I will just block. And then let's play the land, and we have to play a creature this turn just to, yeah, avoid that much damage. And also we have Dryad's Revival, so we can just take any card from the graveyard to our hand. And our opponent just stuck on 3 lands, and we are going to block the biggest creature here. Yeah, D&D has a lot of good cards, actually. At the beginning I was not a big fan of the set, but yeah, when I just created also the deck with Lolf, I just saw how many good cards in this deck there are actually. So yeah, we can also take back, vanquish the Horde with Dryad's Revival. Depends on how many creatures our opponent will play, but with 3 mana it will be hard. And we can play Adeline. Yeah, that's a good combo. Augur of Autumn. And yeah, I see the next card is already Wrenn and Seven, so we can also play that. Our opponent foretold a card. Yeah, I think that's Doomscar, because there are no other cards in white decks you can just play. We are going to attack down to 26. Let's see, but for Doomscar you need, I think, 2 white mana. It costs 3, but 2 of those are white. So our opponent just needs 1 more white mana. Yeah, here it is. So he can play it the next turn. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, okay. So we are going to play the Plains. And we are going for Wrenn and Seven. Yeah, Wrenn and Seven, such an amazing Planeswalker, so strong, just for 5 mana. And with Katilda it's so easy to cast, because yeah, you can just create those tokens. We're going to attack, and each creature is providing you with mana, so you can play Wrenn already in this 3rd round. And then yeah, I really wanted to draw Wrenn and 6 from the recent set. Well, wait, what's the name? I just forgot. Masters Double, yeah, Double Masters to 2022. And I hoped that I will draw another, because when I bought the Kaldheim display, I drove a Modern Horizon card, and it was Wrenn and 6. So what will we take back? I think Sigurd the Splendor is a nice card, so we can just gain life, and yeah, we are going to attack. Yeah, I didn't use the 3rd ability to create a treefolk, because our opponent will, yeah, here it is, he will cast the Doomscar, and then we can just create even 2 treefolks. And since we have another Wrenn and 7 on our hand, let's play. First we can just, I think we can create a green treefolk creature. But let's play first Sigurd the Splendor, or wait, we have Rite of Harmony, so we can play that, and for every creature entering the battlefield we'll draw a card, so we can also create the token, so it should also work. Let's create the token. -3. Boy, it's already at 11-11. Let's play the Plains and Sigurd the Splendor. Still 6 mana left. We can cast Chapel Shieldgeist, and we will draw another card. That's a really good combo. Chaplain of Arms, not transformed, yeah, of course. Or yeah, let's maybe for the troop, so we can just pay 1. And then we have 3 creatures with different power levels, 1, 2, and 12. So we can use also the ability Coven of Troop. At the beginning of your end step, we can just distribute one counter. Oh, borrow time. Perfect. Yeah, we'll just put it on Chapel Shieldgeist, which gives all our creatures ward 1, is flying and has first strike, yeah, really strong. Voice of the Blast. Every time our opponent is getting life, he can just, yeah, and they are getting a counter. It's okay, 3/3. And we are drawing an extra card. Planes. We can create a green treefolk. One of those from Lord of the Rings. Wait, what's the name of the? I know the German name from the chief of the treefolks there, Baumbart. So Treebeard, I guess. Yeah, I'm so excited for the set. Lord of the Rings, which will appear next year, and I think I will just buy 3-4 displays of this set. And can you just imagine, there will be like over 200 or 300 Lord of the Rings cards. So yeah, back to the game. We have a lot of creatures, and we'll attack with Shieldgeist and with the Treefolk. We have to prevent our opponent to gain more life. Yeah, he's going to block the bigger creature. Down to 17. Yeah, the problem is when there's another Doomscar, that will be bad for us. We'll place it on Katilda. But if our opponent doesn't have Doomscar or Vanquish the Horde or similar cards, then he is dead. There is also another card from Kamigawa, also really strong, because you can just decide either you will destroy all the artifacts, all the creatures, all exiling all the graveyards. That one is, yeah, GG. Yeah, that's a really nice hand. We have 3 lands. Adeline, Sigada Splendor, Katilda is, yeah, a really good card. So she will provide us with more mana, and we can also decide either it's plains or forest. We just need more creatures, more tokens especially. Yeah, it's like, I mean, for me, Katilda is an underestimated card. And we are going to play against the landfall deck. So, yeah, there will be also a green forest mana, and also Bushfire, the creature from Zendikar Rising. Let's see. So yeah, it's already a 4/5 creature. We are not going to block first. Down to 16. And yeah, we can also play Sunset Revelry or Downhart Mentor, but I think we'll just first go for Downhart Mentor, because we are creating a token. So we can also tap that for mana. We are going to attack. Yeah, let's see. I'm really curious right now, because landfall decks are really fast, and let's see if we can also deal with those kind of decks. I hope he will not destroy. Yeah, okay. He killed our Katilda. Then we can play Sunset Revelry. I mean, it's just an uncommon, but a really effective one, because it can activate, in the best case, it can activate those 3 abilities, producing tokens, and you will gain life and you can draw cards. So when you're the player who starts first, that's great. And you can just draw extra card. Also you create creatures. They're okay. Hobgoblin, Captain. Let's see. I mean, red, in those red decks, there are not so many cards where you can just deal more damage than 4. So it will be really difficult to get rid of our treefolk. Yeah. Yeah, and Downhart Mentor, yeah, it's a quite good card because it's important to have so many, more creatures with different power levels, just to activate the Coven ability, and then we have like 2 creatures with different power levels, because she has 0 power, and then she's creating the token. And the token is already 1, and then when we have another troop, maybe, so we can just decide that we'll pay 2 mana, and then we have already 3 creatures with different power levels. Yeah, then we can play Sauer the Viper's Fang, which will give our creatures untapped, hexproof, and when they are tapped, they will gain instead Death Touch, and it makes those tokens really powerful then, because if we have a lot, we can just attack also with those tons of tokens, and yeah, then our opponent will think twice if he wants to block. Yeah, I think I will block the Akum Hellhound, because the goblins, they have first strike, and maybe our opponent will play instant, but he's not, so he will lose the Akum Hellhound. Yeah, we need to protect our Wrenn and Seven. I'm just thinking why it's Wrenn and Seven, why it's 7. The one from Modern Horizon, it's Wrenn and 6. I don't know what the 6 or 7 stands for. Oh, another card from D&D. Tarknar. A headline. We are receiving 1 life. And yeah, we can just create another treefolk. And we're going to attack with... Yeah, GG. Yeah, so far so good. So we have 2 lands. I mean, we can just take the risk, and our opponent also begins, so we can just, I think we will draw a land, and doesn't matter if it's a Plains or Forest, we can just play Augur of Autumn. Oh, Angels, okay. Oh, there it is, Plains. Then we can play Katilda, who I don't know if it's good against flying creatures, especially, yeah, those angel decks with lifelink also. Youthful Valkyrie already 2/4, okay. The good thing about Wrenn is when he creates the token, it also has reach, so there's a chance. Yeah, that's a really good beginning right now. Katilda, Augur of Autumn. Yeah, I like the theme about this, about nature, harvest. What else? Yeah, Wrenn. Those druids and warlocks, and all our creatures are actually humans, so it's a human deck also. We'll create the treefolk, so we can protect ourselves. Yeah, I think there will be also Ritus Valkyrie. So every time a cleric is entering the battlefield or an angel, our opponent is getting life equal to the toughness of this creature. Huh. Okay, a third Youthful Valkyrie. Oh, that's a big creature now. Youthful Valkyrie 3/5. Oh, yeah, we have to block. I don't want, or maybe. I mean, for 1 mana, maybe there is something like 2/2/2, but let's see. No, okay, it was just a bluff. Then we can reveal the top cards. Okay, 2 planes. And maybe we can play Borrowed Time. And exile the biggest Youthful Valkyrie. 3/5. And we have still, yeah, the Celestus, or yeah, let's play Celestus. And next, yeah, I will not attack. I will just wait and protect to Wrenn. So yeah, we are not in a hurry right now. It looks pretty good for us. And we have also another Planeswalker on our hand. So we will create a lot of treefolks. I'm just thinking, will be there also maybe you can also create a treefolk deck in Lord of the Rings. That would be funny. Maybe together with the Hobbits. So we will create another, and we can exile the Valkyrie. And play the Chapel Shield Guide, so all the creatures have Ward 1 right now. And yeah, the only thing that can stop us is a Doomscar. So I'm not going to play anything else. Exile? Huh. I didn't think that this card is played so often in this, especially in Standard, because there are so many other better cards than this. Let's play Plains, then Wrenn and Seven. Our army of treefolks. It's funny because it's so easy to cast this Planeswalker with the creatures, and then we have a lot of treefolk tokens. And there are not so many Magic players out there who are actually playing a treefolk deck. I know that there are always in every set there is a treefolk. Like in Taros Beyond Death there was, also in Innistrad there were a few, and also in Eldraine, so actually you can make a treefolk deck. Okay, more yeah, our opponent only has 3 mana, so this is problematic for him now. And we have already 3 tokens. And yeah, I think that's it. Because if you want to play Doomscar, not Foretold, you have to pay 5 mana. I think, I'm not sure, maybe 4. But it looks, yeah, really good for us. And let's see what our opponent is going to play. There it is, the 4th mana. Vengeful Reaper. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I really like to play with this deck, and Wrenn and Seven, you can cast it, like, as I said, already in the 3rd or 4th round. And this deck is actually fast. I didn't expect it to be that fast, but yeah, you can see with the right cards at the beginning, with Katilda especially, also Augur of Autumn, you will have so many lands. And yeah, so yeah, thank you for watching. If you like my content, I'm always just playing decks from one certain set. You can subscribe, and yeah, thank you for watching, and see you. Bye bye.